Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to rank all of my Lana del Rey vinyls. I have almost all of the albums that she put out except for the normal Born to Die version. I only have the Paradise edition, but yeah, we're just gonna count them as one album together. And let's not waste too much time talking, and I'm just gonna get started. We're gonna start with the least favorite, which is Chemtrails Over the Country Club in my case. This is what the vinyl looks like, except for Dark But Just a Game. I didn't really listen to this album much. Yeah, and for that reason I have to put it in last place. Next we have Violet, Bend Backwards Over the Grass. This is her poetry album. This is what it looks like from the inside. I also have the poetry book, and I felt like I even spent more time reading the poetry book than I did listening to this vinyl. But I just know I loved reading LA, Who Am I to Love You, and Never to Heaven is my favorite on this. I should listen to this more often, but that's the reason why it's second last place for me. Yeah, but I love the book so much. Recommendation. Next on the list is Blue Banisters. Here's what it looks like from the inside. When this album came out, everyone was so obsessed with Dealer, and I feel like Dealer is still such a timeless song. I still listen to it, but in school times, Dealer hits so hard. But yeah, afterwards, I was so into Arcadia. I swear the music video is so good, and I feel like it's such an underrated song. I would love to see Arcadia live one day. It's my dream. And yeah, but just like with the other albums I put last as well, I listen to the other ones way more than this. Except for like those two really good songs, I don't spend so much time listening to this, unfortunately. Next we have Did You Know That There's a Tunnel Under Ocean Boulevard? I remember the time so clearly when this album came out. It was so good. Especially A&W was so iconic the first second it dropped. When I listen to this album, it's mostly Let the Light In, Peppers, A&W, and sometimes Margaret. The other ones I'm not quite so into it, and I never really gotten so much into it, but I still listen to this vinyl so often. And I still remember the time this came out and everyone was like joking about this song title, Grandfather Please Stand on the Shoulder of My Father While He's Deep Sea Fishing. And I think we got over that way too quick. This is such an iconic album. What more can I say? So now we are at top 4, and here I have Norman fucking Rockwell. It has such an own vibe. I feel like it took me some time to get into this because the songs are a little bit slower on this one, but I think this was, oh by the way, this was also my first vinyl I've ever gotten. I got this as a present. Yeah, and I just started listening to this so often, and still to this day I love Marina's Apartment Complex and How to Disappear. I feel like this album has very little skips, like in general, like Norman fucking Rockwell, Marina's Apartment Complex, Venice Bitch, Fuck It I Love You, Doing Time. Like everything on this album is like nearly perfect to me, and for that reason it's only on the 4th place for me. And here's what it looks like from the inside. I was debating for some time which album I put on the 3rd place. The whole time I was in between Born to Die and Honeymoon, but now I decided it's Honeymoon on the 3rd place. That was really difficult for me because I had a phase where I was so obsessed with Honeymoon. Every song on this, unskippable, really. This album was unthinkable for me to live without at some time. I listened to this every day, and mostly on vacation. Like when you're on vacation, like on a beach vacation, and you listen to this album, I feel like you're in a movie, I swear. Just the whole aesthetic of this album is so iconic and romantic. Everything about this. It's hard for me to say which songs really got to me because I feel like every song has its own impact on me. For the longest time I've been obsessed with Religion, Art Deco and The Blackest Day. But I have a really unpopular opinion. For some time I was so obsessed with Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood. I don't know. I know it's a cover, but still it's such a good song to end the album with. She really cooked. And something that I love as well is just the intro of this album. Like the first song, Honeymoon, this intro is as if you're like going into heaven right now, into paradise. This vinyl was like one of the most expensive ones I have in my collection, but I love that it came like with this poetry book, kind of. When I look at those pictures, I'm so in the mood of summer. I miss this time. Like looking through albums I used to be obsessed with makes me so nostalgic for that time. Okay guys, let's get to the second favorite, which is Born to Die. And as I said, I only have the Paradise version. And when I bought this, I thought it was like both of the vinyls in there, like the normal Born to Die version and Paradise version. Because as you can see, it's very thick. But then I got home and I literally saw that I got scammed. There's cardboard in here. Why? Why? For me, this album has 0 skips. Everything about this is perfect. And I feel like the songs I listen to the most are definitely Cola, for obvious reasons. Gods and Monsters as well. I had such an obsession with Gods and Monsters. I used to write down the lyrics in school on every paper I had. Just the whole aesthetic of it. Like the first time I watched the Ride music video, I feel like it resonated so hard with me as a person. This whole monologue from Ride and the Ride music video, it's just iconic. Like you hear it and you just want to get it tattooed all over your body. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only person who really loved Yayo, the song Yayo on this album. I used to listen to it so often, like on repeat, and still to this day Yayo is like one of my all-time favorite Lana Del Rey songs. And I feel like most people don't really like the song. Comment down below if Yayo is also one of your favorite Lana Del Rey songs. Then I might not feel so alone with it anymore. Listen to this if you haven't already. Really, it will change your life. So let's get to the grand finale, my favorite Lana Del Rey album in my collection. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Ultraviolence. There's no way I could have picked anything other than this. This is my all-time favorite album. Really. Every song is perfect to the last minute detail. Obviously, this album has 0 skips. It has the aesthetic that I resonate the most with. Here's what it looks like from the inside. This one's also so hard for me to say what I love about it because it's literally just everything. The really popular songs like West Coast, Black Beauty, and are obviously so important to me. But even the songs that are not as popular, like Fuck My Way Up to the Top or Guns N' Roses, are so dear to me. And yeah, but I feel like Sad Girl will always be my favorite on this album. The time it got really popular on TikTok kind of made me mad, but yeah, I still love it so much till this day. At the moment, I'm so into Florida Killers. I listen to it the most. I feel like since the first time I listened to this album, I've been into it and I had different phases of which song I like at the moment the most. And for me at the moment, it's Florida Killers. But yeah, Brooklyn Baby. How could I forget Brooklyn Baby? Brooklyn Baby is timeless, no matter what anyone says. I feel like no matter how much you play it, if you play it 30 times a day, it will never get overplayed. I don't know what you put into the song, but Brooklyn Baby really... This song will never get old, especially the melody, the lyrics, everything. I feel so jealous to everyone who got to see Ultraviolence live, like on her tour. History was written with this. But I'm also so glad to own the vinyl, honestly. I remember I got this in Berlin when I was like 17. The good old times. Alright guys, that's it for the video. I had so much fun talking about my favorite albums. Lana Del Rey is my favorite artist of all time. Yeah, comment down below what your favorite album is, how you would rank those. See you guys in the next video. Bye!